Okay, so in my first flint knapping video, somebody asked if this skill has any practical purpose, and I figured I could make a video about that to answer it. Now, the obvious thing, of course, is educational as well as recreational purpose, and some people also make money with this. They make, stone arrow points and knives and various other things and sell them. So that's one thing. But in a survival situation, that can also come in handy, especially if we're thinking like some kind of worst case scenario, everything breaks down, SHTF scenario, that sort of thing. There are actually a number of ways of making tools from modern materials. Now, right here, I've got a piece of broken glass. This is from a bottle, and I randomly found this lying on top of a trash bin. So I just grabbed it and figured I can make something out of this. Because the thing is, glass, just like obsidian, has the characteristics that you need for knapping. You may not have a fancy pressure flaker like this, obviously, but what you might find is nails or anything else, really, any piece of metal, ideally soft metal like copper, but steel can work as well. Aluminum could probably work. So all you need to do is take a nail or some kind of other object and fix it in a wooden handle. You could, for example, use a fresh branch, and it has a soft pith in the center, and you just push the nail in, things like that. Or you could also cut a groove into the handle and then put the nail or whatever you have in there and then wrap it with duct tape or whatever you have. So there would be options. I'm holding it in my hand here, and I'm pushing off flakes. You can see right there. There's one, and then I'll continue with this. So now I'm done on one side. You can see the flake scar pattern. This is not a good edge yet. It wouldn't cut terribly well, but I'll continue, go around. Okay, now that's done. It's gotten a rough edge all around. So now I can start driving flakes across the surface. Now I've got a halfway decent edge on one side. Okay, so I want to cut myself a larger leather pad, and I'm going to use this to show you how usable it is now. So it's a little bit awkward to hold because it's so small, but it works. Looks like I'm running out of light. So ironically, the process of making this is alternating between dulling and sharpening the piece. So first I have to dull the edge by abrading, and I do that because I need the platform to withstand the pressure that I put on it. It needs to be strong enough that I can push in and build enough pressure to detach a decently long flake. So first I make a sharp edge by detaching flakes, then I dull it by grinding it, then I make another sharp edge. And this is essentially how I shape the thing.